I've been quiet for too long, now the walls breathe lies. Every handshake feels fake, every smile disguised. Told me play nice, keep calm, but you can hear the cracks. I've been bleeding through the seams just to watch my back. If the truth burns slow, let it burn through the room. If the mask falls off, then it fell for a reason too. I'm done talking in circles, done swallowing doubt. And if honesty's a weapon, I'ma carve my way out. Yeah, keep it honest, I'm tired of the cap and the chatter. Everybody wanna flex like they real, but it's all backwards. I came up, all the struggle, I ain't faking my route. I don't whisper when I talk, boy, I'm calling it out. You ain't built for the way, but you post it online. Say you grind every day, but your hustle don't rhyme. Say the truth too heavy, well, that's something I live. We don't lie in my circle, if we talk, then it's direct. Keep it honest, let the face fall off. Truth cut sharp, but it's worth that cost. Keep it honest, stand tall on foes, built on truth, ain't never.
Whoa, dude!
Hey,
Is that like the '90s Bulls intro? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, but it's got me bobbing my head over here in the background.
Dude,
So.
She's kind of feeling herself. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I really
Great
was.
teacher of the year, freaking 2 times undefeated state champion. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna knock this computer off the desk. Like I tried to move everything, and for like 3 weeks, I've had some stuff to like get my podcast on. But it just hasn't happened because
Yeah, well, I still have my little section here in my kitchen, so I'm still working on like a podcast area. But when you got 4 kids and not a ton of space, it's kind of hard to find one. But what's up, man?
Dude, just like feeling this whole thing out. I think we got a good little episode going tonight, man. We've had a little drama. We've had a little people trying to talk that smack. I had to shut it down. You guys got an experience. I told you I'm not crazy, right? I called everybody first. I said, hey guys, here's what I'm thinking. All right. And they said, okay, be honest. I said, permission for the dog to come off a leash just for 30 seconds. Give me 30 minutes.
You did.
And it happened. So no, it was cool though.
Yeah, it was when I got sent that video. Like he literally called out Honest. I'm like, dude, we haven't even started it yet. Like, what's going on? I don't even know this person. But hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't think anybody does. I think that's what the whole all right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. So like there was that. A lot of people are doing like their 12 days giveaways. Like we had a good time talking to Aaron not too long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you were on the last pod with us, but it was like at the end.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
I did at the end. Yeah. I love Aaron, man. He's a good dude. He's a good cat. He has a good heart. I appreciate him quite a bit.
He's a great guy, man.
Yeah, really.
Honestly, like what a great guy. Like, yeah, it's just awesome. And then but I think what people are probably wanting us to talk about is like all these brands that we've been trying to court, dude, because like we've been trying our butts off. Like the amount of hours that we've put in, like it's pretty much round the clock because you're on the West Coast and I sleep like 18 hours a week.
Yeah.
So she gets off work and I'm just like, yeah, I spent like 17 hours on the phone today.
Yeah.
And like Eddie stopped answering my calls today. I think he's tired of it. Like Jamie's tired of it.
Yeah. I think that's definitely been a challenge. The whole time difference, 3 hours difference is a big deal. Especially when my full-time job is in the day. And then the minute I get home, you're going to work. So, I am excited. You all know tomorrow I get out at noon and then I'll have 3 weeks off. I don't know that I'll really be off, but I'll have time to, really talk about some things at a decent hour. But I mean, we've made it work so far, We get there.
But then she has to big sister me, and then she's like, wait a minute, it's 3 a.m. right now, or like your time, or I'm like,
or 5 a.m, and I'm getting all these audio, calls and videos, and I'm like, dude, it's
I'm just like going to sleep, because I'll go to work and I'll like think about stuff for 10 hours while I'm working, and then the problem is, and like I think you're getting used to it, but like I have really bad short-term memory, so I just have to like dump everything, and I'm like, I need to find a format. I guess I'll get like a folder or something, but I just don't want to like lose it because sometimes there's some good stuff in here, dude. You
No,
filter through.
I think it's good. Like when you think it, put it in audio. I like that because then it's there. And even if I can't listen to it right away,
Yeah,
I
man.
get to it and then we can conversate. So I totally feel you on that.
Hold on. I got to do something.
Oh, go for it.
Boricua. That's my boy from Puerto Rico.
Is that Humberto? What's
Yeah,
up?
man.
And we got a
Boricua.
lot of people in the house. Thanks for
Yeah,
being
dude.
here tonight, you
43.
guys. Becca, somebody was asking about the video that we were speaking of. I can send it to you. It was on TikTok.
Uh-oh. Dude, Guardian Auto Detail. I think Guardian was a winner on some giveaways, dude.
Nice. What'd he win?
I don't remember, dude. It's too much stuff.
Yeah, it is too much stuff.
It's a lot. And
It's
honestly, we got a call. Oh well, I can't do that. But yeah, we talking to people and they trying to give us stuff. Oh, actually, I got a box of stuff like for this upstairs. Yeah,
you?
so yeah, I'm gonna open it safely because I don't know if there's labels on it because we can't be. I don't think we're in a place where we can give out.
No, but we have been making some rounds. We've had some big phone calls these last couple of weeks. We've talked to quite a few people. Some people we haven't talked to. I'm still waiting. I don't know about you, Gary, but I know I'm still waiting for some hopeful replies
Name names.
back.
Name names.
Well, should we name? Well, I mean, and I know that you tried to call. I think so. Do you want to name names? Are we naming names?
I mean, why don't we just name a couple of names, see if anybody gets excited about it, and maybe they just do our job for us? Because like, here's the deal: like, we're just trying to raise money for charity.
Yeah,
We're trying to put a team of well-versed individuals that are good at stuff. So we've listened to like the public, and you guys have made some stuff. So I'll name two of them that we spent a good amount of time on. One was Bling Chemical, and the other one was Mad Auto Detailing. And it's crickets right now.
Yeah.
So that sucks, man. And like anytime I call them, then I spend another half hour, 45 minutes kind of briefing you or talking to Eddie or whatever. And then it's like, then it doesn't happen. And it's like, oh, well, that stinks. You know, you get all excited. You're like, hell yeah, dude. Like we're going to get the band together, take over the world, and like just give people stuff.
Yeah. I think it's exciting though. Like the prospect, even if we haven't, heard back from people yet, it's really fun to kind of, sit there and think about all of these names that you could potentially have, a business relationship with. And to me, this is kind of the fun part. Like, waiting in anticipation is a little crazy sometimes. But it's all a good feeling. I feel like I do feel like we're making again some big waves, and I'm really excited. I have some a big player actually in hopefully on Monday I will have a phone call, and as soon as that phone call happens, then we can hopefully get to talking about it. But right now I have somebody who's big, man. He's big.
A legend.
I'm so excited. And I think the industry would be too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He said that transparency is killing me. Like, if we think that something's already soured or like it's not going to go well, like I'm just going to tell you who it is, right? Like Ethos hasn't called me back. Like we were vibing for like 2 sentences, and like I was like, dude, have you heard the story about his uncle?
No, but let's talk about it. I actually contacted Ethos too. I haven't heard back, but you were telling me about this story, which I knew nothing about.
Dude, and like I don't put anybody's business out there like too crazy, but like you can look it up, like because I always look for like something that I have in common with somebody. Like like for me, it's just like going back military style. Like let's build a target package. Like if this is who we want, this like who the public wants us to get. Like what do I got to do to like make it happen, right? Yeah. So I just try to put like a portfolio together, and I found out that his uncle, so I found out that they grew up racing, family racing. Uncle won the Indianapolis 500 like twice. Well, I'm from Indy, dude. Like, yeah. I got a lot of friends that have been in that center stage, just don't even know where they're at, dude. It's a whole vibe out there.
Yeah, and, I would love that, man.
Dude, I went to Talladega, like segue. I went to Talladega like a year or two ago, and it was like crazy. I was like crying.
Wow. Yeah, that's fun.
So grew up racing. So I saw that and I was like, all right, cool. Maybe we can vibe on that, whatever. And then I go to like read more of a story, and I got some. Like it was just crazy. Like I don't know if it is a movie yet, but if it's not, like you could just take the wiki page and just like make it a whole movie. So I was like so excited to talk to him about that stuff. And I don't know, man, like hopefully it happens because, you know, I looked at some of the direction that they're going. Like I did a whole analysis, right? Like that's what I do. And I was like, dang, dude, like I kind of think that this would be a good spot for us to like kind of vibe. And like, I think we really want to put like a pro line together. And I think that's kind of the direction that they've kind of turned to. And, you know, he had a lot of the like, what is it? The graphene stuff at first, but it looks like now he's going back to, I think he came out with something called like Pure and stuff like that. So it's like, it is what it is.
Yeah. There, you know, we were talking earlier too. I was talking about the one chemical that I was really disappointed about, and that was the rinseless. I really,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, I was happy about that. I think that there's some people in the chat that might agree. It was one of those big things where, you know, people thought that rinseless was going to be like a flagship. But aside from that, I do think Tim is a great guy, and I do think that they have a great culture.
Well,
So it would be cool to talk to him, you know, just to see.
Well, and the thing is, the reason why I started looking at him anyways, because like his whole aesthetic is like very like SoCal. So I thought like, was he like a team guy or something? He's always got like the brown thing that in its ethos. So like
Yeah.
I was looking at it, like maybe we've got that in common. It doesn't look like that what it is.
Yeah.
But using a word like ethos, it's really similar to like honest, right?
Yeah.
Like so and I actually came out with 2 product names and everything. Like I went in, dude. I was like about to hit him with a freaking
Yeah.
you know, whatever. So I'm gonna drop out and I'm gonna grab this box. And
Yeah,
then,
go for it. Go for it. Saying hello to everybody in the house tonight. I see some absolute regulars. Thank you guys for being here. I'll tell you what, it has been a crazy week. You know, the last week before Christmas break is wild. I hope everybody has had a great Thursday. Gary, we do have a question. I'll go ahead. I'm gonna spit it at you right now. Adama is asking, Gary, thoughts on Bling having the same cannon in a different colorway?
Yeah, so that was my entry into that, right? And I think maybe that's one of the things he got maybe upset about. Because you never know with these manufacturers. Same thing happened to ADS, right? Unfortunately, like I don't know, that manufacturer is not the best. Like he doesn't keep everybody's IP safe, hence why I knew about ADS, I knew about him. So like when I reached out, I was just like, yo, what's good? Like you know, we have a mutual friend, a business partner, if you will. And then that happened. And I told him, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm like really excited about your new foam cannon, whatever. Like it doesn't do anything to me. You know, like I had mine in what, February? It's like, so it's not like there's an argument. There's not a who came first. It's like, cool. Now his have a bigger orifice. So they're testing that out, trying to get some of that rattle out. Me and ADS, like we talk, and I bought his foam cannon the other day. It's one of the things I'm gonna give away just to give back. Like it is what it is, dude. Like I think they're all cool. Everybody's got a cool foam cannon. I may or may not got some heat coming though, because I always got to keep it moving, right? I've been selling that thing for too long, so we might have to come out with something else. We'll see.
Very cool. Another thing that I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, are kind of figuring, you know, things out about it is this whole charity thing. And I think that we have kind of talked about some things that we didn't really think about before. And this is another thing that now is kind of, I mean, again, still what we're going for. This is still the mission. This is still what our brand is all about.
Yeah.
But Gary, do you want to talk a little bit about
where
we're going? I know Terre Haute, am I saying that right?
Yeah, Terre Haute. Yeah.
No,
no,
we have a training coming up, guys. So I'm going to tell you that we are planning a training in Indiana over spring break, but we're starting to have some questions about it. So, and again, these are things that, you know, you have this idea, you have this vision, and then when you start really getting into the nitty gritty, then you start realizing, oh crap, I didn't think about this, and now we've got to get around this, and you know, it's been interesting.
Yeah. So obviously, called the nonprofit that I've been working with since day one. You know, I have family there essentially, and so that was kind of a no-brainer. But even those, the big thing is you have to get press releases. You have to do so many different things if you have any media there. And then it's like, well, I don't even care if media is there. But then it's like, well, that's kind of like what we're going to do. And we want people to see, like you guys want to see that. Like if we are saying that we're going to be doing this give back and there's no cameras, the reality is you won't believe it happened, you know? So at some capacity, there's going to be a piece to that, right? But
Yeah.
when you're going into, I would say, um, places where there's already pain, there's already a lot of different stuff. You don't want it to be, exploitive, right? You don't want it to be anything like that. So there's just so many things that you worry about. Even me doing marketing for that type of place, right? I just have I don't ever, I do stuff outside of it. I did drone footage of the building and did my own narrative. But it's very much like, this is your space. I'll let you create content when it comes to the people that inhabit whatever that type of agency is, if that makes any sense. Because to me, it just feels a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the limitations I have. And, just talking to everybody, and I think we'll get on a call tomorrow. A lot's changed since I was there. So
Yeah.
one of the places we wanted to go, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but
Yeah.
it's saying some of this, but was a place my dad worked for 23 years as a Boys and Girls School in Terre Haute.
Yeah.
And that was the first place I called. And, it was really cool. Like, I got to talk to the president of that place today. And he was one of the people that was like my dad's like really good friend. And when my dad needed a babysitter, I went there sometimes. And, we just talked and laughed. And, I probably cried a little bit because, I'm known as the crier now. And it's just like, it's just a vibe, dude. Like, I just want to give back, but that is special to go back home, a place where I know that I was just on the border so many different times of, dude, not just not being here, but like locked up. I was just going so many different places, and it was just cool as hell, man, to get a vibe out and talk to him today. And then I think we're gonna plan something, but like I said, there is restrictions. There is, when you try to go to like a juvenile, a place where there's people are essentially on 24/7 lockdown, right? So one thing that we haven't even discussed is like your risk profile is going to be up a little bit, right? Like, some of those people are there for whatever. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a lot to think about. It's a lot to take in. And then the other part of it is there's going to be a significant financial investment. Like, we don't have a single product yet, right? So it's not like we have made this money and like we've earned the privilege of being able to go and raise money or bring awareness to anything, right? So that's going to come from somewhere that's not us. And I want to have a good event and everybody to be happy. And but why don't you talk about some of the rumors we're hearing? Because we don't even know, but apparently there's some big players and some big players and
again, because and I do want to put it out there, the transparency, yes, is key, but until there are NDAs and things signed, you guys know about that business aspect. There are certain names that we can't drop yet, but I do know, or have heard, I believe I know, that we have some detail kits, some buckets, right, that will be given to every trainee, that will get them set up, get them started, which is really exciting. And I know that we might even have some players in the background that would be able to donate things like polishers and stuff, whatnot. So these detail kits that these kids or whoever we are training are going to be pretty significant, and I'm super excited about that. Literally a bucket, your soap, your mitt, everything you need to completely detail a car. So that's very exciting, and the player behind that is a big one.
Hey, you talking about the polisher one?
Well, that and the bucket.
Oh yeah, the bucket one is crazy. They make I found out 60, or was it 60,000 gallons of product a day.
Yeah. Whew.
Hey.
Can you imagine? God.
Yeah, it's crazy. 60,000 gallons, dude.
Yeah. Jay, what brand are we overlooking? I would love to hear it. And you guys, that's one thing too. And yeah, don't push transparency until you're ready. I do like that. Because again, there are specific things, as I just said, an NDA, things that you have to follow before you can really start saying lots of things. However, it is exciting to know that things behind scene, guys, are really, they're moving. Things are coming into play. Gary, what do you have there in that box? What were you showing us right now?
Yeah, so there was a point in time where I got frustrated last week, and so I reached out to a friend, and this right here is the private label that I've been telling you about. So maybe going, if we can't partner with somebody at some point, we got to have some chemicals. So some of the stuff we talked about right here. So we've got a concentrated AFC, an acid cleaner, another ABC concentrate. We got a water remover and some low pH soap.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
maybe give you guys a little hint on some of the stuff we're working on. And we got to experience a company that's working on maybe something for us today. And we know we've got some different feedback, and that's just like a whole another experience,
Yeah.
you know?
I you know, on the flip side of that, you know, talking about different products that we want to create. And again, everybody knows that I am like, you know, the wheel and tire fanatic. And so of course that's the one product that I really am, you know, trying to push. And you know, it's funny getting those. I saw some videos today of a, you know, potential, you
Yeah.
know, collab that we could be doing. And, you know, he was so excited to show us the foam and the soap. And then when I watched the video, I'm like, first of all, what foam? Because I don't see any foam. And second of all, please do not send me a video where you are cleaning a clean wheel. Like if that wheel is not hammered and I can't see dirt, please don't send it to me because you know the rules.
Yeah,
Give me something I can actually see clean. So that was kind of comical. I think it's crazy when you think about, you know, you start really thinking about what your expectations are for a chemical, and then you realize that other people don't have those same expectations.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's another kind of challenge is really kind of honing in on, you know, being specific in what you want and then not being afraid to say that sucks. Like
And let's just call it what it is. Like, I'm probably the absolute worst partner. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Go.
I'm probably the absolute worst partner to do anything with chemicals before, because I'm just like, I don't know, dude. Like, can we just sell them and like do charity? Like, I don't know, if they're not good enough, like just tell them to put more in it or less water.
Yeah. And
You
I'm
know?
like, we need to test them. We got to test them.
We will. I mean, we will. I'm like an empath, so like people tell me their story, and then I'm just like, oh, they have to. Like, we got to partner with them. And
Yeah.
and she's just like, nah, dude, like I'm trying to have some chemicals that are dope.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, again, our mission is clear. Like what we are doing is clear. However, like I'm not about to present people with shitty, crappy, excuse me, chemicals. Like these chemicals, they better work. Like otherwise, you know, that I don't know. The other half, I'm not okay with coming out with a line of just like meh, like all right. Like no, I want them to be good, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited. Like the hard part it is, right? Like I've talked before, like there's absolutely going to be different personalities and a lot of people when it comes to detailing. And
Exactly.
all you look at all these guys, like, you know, or girls, or well, you can talk about a girl even. Like, you know, they all have their own life that they live, and they're the king of that world, right? So
Yeah.
how the hell are we going to get all these kings to sit in a room and listen to anybody?
Yeah.
That's the tough part, right? And then let's say they do build a chemical for us, then or something like that, or we work on something together, and then, you know, there's like rivalries that we don't know about. Like I talked to a guy today and he's like, "Oh, Jamie the Cleaner runs that thing. Like, I don't even know if he likes me, dude." And I'm like, "I don't care, dog. Like, can you make me some chemicals, and then like we can partner with some stuff, and then like, you know, help people, you know?" So it's been an experience, but I think we are all just like, we are so well versed, and like, you know, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But
For.
you know, but they're saying that, you know, what was it that just another pitiful white label thing. And I'm just like, dude, I wish. It'd be so easy, dude.
Yeah.
We should, you know what? We should just launch that 10-year coding at SEMA. You know, because it's like, I don't know. I'll get off of it, but you know, it's just we are trying really hard to create a unique experience that's authentic to Honest Car Care.
Yeah.
And we're excited to just keep going on that journey. We haven't had one meeting, I don't think, with anybody from the, you know, the House of Rags or anything. Like we're doing it probably the hardest way possible.
Yeah.
You know, we could absolutely call their team or their chemists on any of these brands. And instead we're trying to put stuff in square bottles, which I think we need to talk about something.
Yeah.
Did you see that video that Josh V put out today?
I did. And this is a brand that I haven't heard of, the whole Grayscale. And yeah, they do have the bottles that we've been talking about, the rectangular bottles, which Bola Solutions also has too. And I don't know if you're familiar with Bola Solutions.
Nope.
But I believe Bola Solutions bottles are also rectangular. Yeah, Grayscale. Again, it's a new brand, but Josh is promoting it. I know they're from California, I believe. There's something else though, Gary, really quick before somebody, I don't even remember who now. Sorry, I meant to star it and I didn't. But I think there's some people who are still kind of confused about kind of our mission and what we are about. Or somebody said that it wasn't clear. I don't remember who it was. It doesn't matter. Who it was. I think the point is again, just talking about what we're here for. And, you know, the way that I see it, Honest Car Care is like an outreach program.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
Sure,
you know, we are a brand who, yes, are building a line of chemicals, but that's just a small piece of it. You know, it's training, it's giving back. Again, it's co-branding with companies to reach out to underprivileged youth, to give them, you know, a way, to give them a future, to give them hope, to give them, you know, an idea of something that they can do, because not everybody is going to go to college. Not everybody is built, you know, to get a degree. So we're helping people, we're changing lives. Like that's what the purpose of this is for. I know that most of you, or I would say most of you in this chat could probably say that detailing has saved your life. I know it has saved mine. And that is the same thing that we are trying to do for people. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's going to be a fluid thing, but just know that we hope that at one point, Honest Car Care is synonymous with bridging the community, giving back, and being a beacon of light for anybody who just needs a second chance or the first chance that they've never had. Like that's what we're going to do. And you guys will see it soon. You know, it's coming. It's coming. We're going to be somewhere. And maybe somebody has some suggestions in the chat. I'm very confident that we're going to be in Terre Haute, Indiana, but you know, that's one thing that we need to talk about. Like, how big is this thing going to be? Because Terre Haute only got about 40K people in there.
Yeah.
You know, so
you had a good idea though, Gary, and at least I thought it was a good idea. You were talking about putting on a car show and then having segments kind of like SEMA, which I thought was a kind of novel idea. Having segments like SEMA where, you know, maybe we have Ivan, you know, teaching an hour class. Maybe we're teaching a class on, you know, ceramic coating, a class on polishing, you know, a class on, you know, 3 pH system, whatever it might be. I thought that was kind of a cool way to look at it too. You know, for that training aspect. I thought that was interesting.
Well, I don't know how to not go take things to the moon, and that's why I have to have limits sometimes, you know, because the way I see it too is we just have people have booths. Like we call the whole community up, you know, we get the people out there and they all do booths, and like we have a good time, and you know, whatever. So we just try to unite the communities that we go to also, and create chances for everybody to get out there and shake hands, and you know, we'll do raffles and stuff like that, or whatever we need to do just to generate buzz and income.
Yeah. Gary, he says hit up a boys and girls club, which is
that's coming, right? So I'll just go ahead and name names. Like I grew up there's a really nice guy named Bobby, and I've spent many hours as a young child in the barbershop. He's a bald guy and don't have no hair. Ain't had no hair since I was a little kid, and he would always go in there just to talk. And you know, so much of that culture he probably doesn't even know, but like I was raised in Indiana. I was away from my dad's side of the family. My dad is African American. So much of that culture and that type of heritage I got just being at the shop and seeing guys like Bobby from the Boys and Girls Club. And I went to the Boys and Girls Club for a long time. And I will say selfishly though, I hope that we can, I don't know if that's appropriate, but like, I really want to help out charities that are, maybe not as well recognized.
Yeah.
If we can, right? I think we're going to come with a lot of people and a lot of ability. And I hope that we can give back to all the communities. And like I said, if we have a big joint event like that, and I think it's going to be a multi-day event is what I'm understanding. So hopefully we'll be, you know, Terre Haute ain't that big. We can go all the way through it, north to south, east to west in about 45 minutes. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
man.
yeah, David, vocational schools. Yeah, I totally agree with that. There are a couple charities, or at least one in particular, in my area in California, actually, uh, not central, it's north a little bit, but they are all about the vocational training. So that is definitely what I'm going to look into. And is honestly, my brain is thinking, obviously being a teacher, I would love to bring it into my district. Like I would love to make it an elective, in schools, somewhere, if
Yeah.
not my school. As I've said before, kids are teaching wood shop, kids are teaching or learning ag mechanics. Why not learn how to detail a car? I just think that would be so cool. So
And
actually, agree with
my thing is, it's not just detailing, right? Like,
that. Community college, I like that. Yeah.
well, and it's funny thing you bring that up is I met somebody not too long ago, and he talked about building a curriculum around detailing, and he wants to open up schools. Exactly what you're saying, like starting in Puerto Rico and Florida, like he's talking to people, and this is
Yeah.
a very motivated and well-connected individual. So
Yeah. 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 And I think so. I think the business end as well, because I think it's one thing, to teach how to detail a car, but how to run a business is also super important.
that's what I'm saying. You got the front office, the back office. It's not just, people do say it's just cleaning cars, and I totally understand that. Like at the end of the day, but there are so many things that it takes. You got the front house, the back house. I know that next week I think we're gonna do like our first episode. I think what are we gonna call it?
The first episode?
Yeah, like what are we gonna call like the whole series of the first season?
I don't
Like,
know. Have we really even discussed that too far? Um,
something like something honest, like
being honest, building honesty,
building honesty. That's what it was.
building
I don't know,
honesty.
I think it's got a little vibe to it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to create like an actual series of videos, so you guys will see more than us just talking about what happened, but you'll be experiencing things in real time. So you got about 12 SKUs I know that are coming.
Yeah.
You got half of this stuff that's coming. You got some dude that's trying to,
Yeah. send
you all types of polishers and all that stuff. And I'm like, dude, just send that to Christy, because all I know is what I know. And I'm like, I have like a very small list of the things that I care about, and like when it comes to chemicals. And so it's like a learning experience for me too. And then like you're just like so much well versed and like all the different brands and like what's out there. I've been like very much in a bubble.
I've tried a thing or two.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I definitely am. I think that's the part that I'm most excited about, is actually testing chemicals, trying out chemicals. Yeah. I just got rid of a bunch of chemicals. Now I need to fill their void again. So this is cool. Yeah.
It's so funny, dude, because like now when people want to send me stuff, I said, you ain't sending me nothing without going over to Cali. Don't even try it, because that's the first thing she says. It's like, well, what are they sending? When are they doing? I said, hey. So yeah, you got 12 SKUs coming on freaking Monday.
Yeah.
That was a disappointment. Just like,
I know. I was hoping they'd be here early, but that's okay, because honestly, Monday is, I'll be honest with you, my daughter's birthday is Christmas Eve. So we have a birthday party on Saturday. So this weekend, is all birthday. So Monday's actually a good day, because then I can get into my garage, and then I have 3 weeks of, again, I'm not going to say rest, because it's definitely not going to be rest, but where I can actually, go head first into this. So
I'm so upset, dude. I probably slept like 20 hours this week, and it was too much.
You think so?
It's too much. I should have done 10. Just
20.
2 hours a day, and you're up. I'm good.
I think that's how many hours Ivan sleeps. I know Ivan's in here. What's up, Ivan and Sylvie? Yeah.
I want to know, like, if we go somewhere, are we going to be able to create like an annual event? Like, there's just a lot that we still have to kind of iron out. But more than anything, I just want to go all over the country, dude. So go all over the country and just like show people this crazy thing called detailing that's, this like really changed our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, and all these great people. It's just been a good time.
I like this fundraising idea. Ivan on a dirt track. one of those 1970s.
Dude, hey, so right next to Happiness Bag on Union Road, that's where the action track's at. It's the dirt track. And then
Yeah.
there's the strip, like the race strip, right next to it. So I'm just saying, dude, we can get him out there in a 10-second car.
I
Just go-
mean,
dude, I'm gonna tell you what, if there's a person that could talk about detailing in the calmest demeanor in the world while inside of a car going from 0 to 200 in 4 seconds, it'd be Ivan.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mustache flowing in the wind. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Dude. What a legend, man.
Yeah, what a legend. Absolutely. Can't wait to get him at some of our trainings. I know that will happen.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
told you today, I'm just gonna be crying the whole time. Like, I'm gonna be a wreck. So, like, if somebody can there and just like,
Okay, guys, they're not clamatos, they're called chiladas.
what
Okay.
the hell? What are
Right.
those? Chaladas.
What?
What's a chalada?
Oh, here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go.
You talking about those
Like
like you
a
talking about
red beer. It's a red beer.
I thought you were talking about those like pants, those like little high waters that flare out.
Oh my God.
What are
This
those
is crazy.
gauchos, dude?
Gauchos?
Oh
No.
my god.
No, chiladas. Look, Eddie, I told you this is what we were drinking. And Sylvie, she can vouch for me because Sylvie and I have the same
Oh,
taste buds when it comes to drinking beer. But
Christy, do you have any of those like leggings that have the strap on the foot?
I have not recently. Stirrups. No, I don't.
Oh my gosh. I think the coolest thing though is like we're definitely getting to a point. Some of the stuff we were talking about, like just kind of reconnecting. So we wrote the whole script. It's not like a script. We just wrote like an idea list down of like things that we need to hit on. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to like if we can nail it and it comes out how I want to. I just think it's gonna be so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, because Christy was talking that ish. I mean, a lot of y'all were. And then y'all met me and was just like, he's actually like a sweetheart. And I'm like, yeah, come on now.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I keep it 100 in here. And at first, before I met you, I'm like, what? Like
Eddie was turning the phone off by noon because they were on him, dude. But it's all good, man.
Good. It's been good. It's been good.
It's good.
It's sorry, I'm still looking at people talking about clam juice in here. I'm never You were there, weren't you there that night at that bar we went to? I thought you and Hannah were there, maybe not. Oh, maybe you weren't.
Yeah, I mean we were, but like I don't know what was going on. I don't really drink or anything, so
anyway, people still talking about it.
No, you know what? I know where I was at. I was talking to Josh V, just like fanboying out, just like, okay, all right.
Josh V.
Yeah.
Josh V and his hair.
Dude, so jealous, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? My wife and I got in a fight over earlier because I had to record the 12 days video and I couldn't find my hat. We didn't fight, but we just go back and forth like, I need a hat. They can't see this much head.
Yeah. Bald head, there's nothing wrong with bald heads. Ask Eddie.
Dude, I tell you what, but when the light hits it like that, dude, I'm trying to create some ambiance in here. You guys want to see that?
Oh my goodness.
Where
are we headed next, Gary? What are we doing? What are we doing these next couple of weeks? I know again we have some
we got a lot of chemicals coming.
Got chemicals coming, so lots of testing. I know that again, I'm still trying to push for, that wheel and tire cleaner. I know you're trying to push for a soap system.
Yeah.
What else are you wanting to bring first? Because I think one thing I don't want to do is I don't think we need to have like a ton of chemicals right away. Like this isn't a race, right? Like
we got to have something, right? Because we got to
have something. But I just want to be very strategic, I think, in what we have,
Yeah, I definitely think so.
That's been another thing that I've kind of mulled over, is
so we can't talk about a lot of this, but somebody influential said we gonna be getting some colored foam. Wasn't even my idea, dude. So I'm like, all right, maybe the colored foam makes a comeback. I don't know.
I don't know.
You do have gratuitous amounts of colored foam coming your way.
I know Novacar has a colored foam. Has anybody, I know like Jeff, Adamo, you're in here, Becca.
play with me right
I'm
now.
wondering who has tried the colored foam, and other than, you know, the color, I have it in Novacars, but I have not tried it. So I'm guessing, I think it's just their pH soap, just with color added. I think
Yeah.
the only thing I'm ever concerned about is like the staining aspect. You know, I don't want to stain
Well,
cars. I don't want to stain driveways. I don't want to, you know, stain cement anywhere. Um, you know, why can't we talk about it, Paul? It's kind of the whole like NDA thing.
that one's like just too crazy because I don't even like that thing changes every day. Like the whole wash mitt thing, Christy. I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't know. That thing got out of here quick, man.
And
But
yes, red beer micheladas, that's exactly what it is, Dragon. Sorry. Can't you just add food coloring?
I
to
tried
soup?
that once. Doesn't
Mm.
work. You have to put so much dye. So the thing about colored foam is we it couldn't even be like a mainstay product because you're almost 1-to-1. Like they'll say you can clean the car, 2 ounces or 3 ounces like normal. But if you
Yeah,
want to really foam, you're gonna have to probably go 1-to-1. So you're talking like 8 ounces.
that's too much.
It's a lot.
Nobody's gonna want that. If I
Yeah.
have to
So
use 8 ounces of soap, it's not happening.
yeah. So it's interesting. But there's some people that do things different ways, and we
Yeah,
just have to see, I guess, like what's possible.
yeah. And Becca, that's the way I see it too. Like to me, colored foam is just fun. Um,
Oh yeah.
you
Dude, it
know,
looked like I didn't know that this I didn't know they had colored foam. Okay.
yeah.
Dude, now
Um,
you got me on colored foam again. I was done with it. I was over it. I was just like,
yeah,
dude, I'm just trying to make a really crazy snow foam at this point. Like maybe I'll slip some color in it or something like that. And then it made a comeback, dude. Everybody wants to see like colored foam. I'm trying to tell you.
yeah. I know we were really, you know, talking about the color being intentional. You know, like if it's in a system, if we had a pH, a high and a low, that those colors would be based on
Yeah.
pH high and low, you know, so like as an educational thing, so people know, you know, the yellow is this, the pink is this. So I don't know. That's the kind of the way I was thinking about it with foam, if it was intentional or if it's just for fun. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
What about the has anybody used Adams? I saw hit or miss things. I've looked at this like a lot before.
yeah.
And from what I understand, like Adams is like whatever.
Okay, so Adams has a colored foam because I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, and it's like on sale right now. It's like $7. So I might order us some of that. Or
Mm.
we might order that together. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. You can wake up on Monday and there's gonna be just like mind your business.
Yeah.
Just move it to the side.
You know, Jay, so that was the first thing that came to my mind. And in fact, to be honest with you, when we talked about colored foam was when Chelsea was involved. And this was the first thing that I had said, is that I don't want it to look gimmicky. Like I don't want it to just be a gimmick. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're not going to please everybody with what we come out with. And, you know, it is what it is. I still think it would be kind of a cool thing. But again, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it'll work. Wait, I am being ignored about the topic. Is it a gimmick? Overstated?
I mean, we're literally talking about that right now, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't. Let's see. Tool got a was that the question? Is it a gimmick? That's what I was saying. I don't want it to be gimmicky.
Yeah.
Like that's my fear. But and Tony, this is what I was saying. I think it would be cool if it was intentional. You know, I want it to be intentional. But I don't know how do you guys feel about that? If the color of foam was intentional? Oh, he's asking about the pH. I don't know, guys, if I'm understanding or misunderstanding. So the way that I was talking, yes, so this is what I was talking about. If it was colored based on the pH. So, you know, the low pH would be one color, the high pH, and then, you know.
Okay, I see what's happening.
neutral. And then it would be an educational piece.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Like we wanted to do a colored foam based on the pH, right?
Yeah. Well, that
and
was
this guy's saying like, well, he's saying that talking about pH is gimmicky, and I'm like,
oh, okay.
I'm like,
Sorry.
dude, like pH is literally what we're doing here. Like it's very important. It's one of the most important things. Like your blends and all that stuff are going to control a lot of stuff in the additives, right? but you got to know like kind of where you're starting. And because you got to neutralize, you got to do opposites. It just depends. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, why do people talk about a lot of stuff? Why are people so obsessed with the white label stuff and the whole talk about this or that? And it's like, if I talk about any new brand, like on the social media or anything like that, it's just like the next thing they're doing is like, well, it says this on their SDS sheet. Who's that? Who is that? And it's like, I don't know, dude. Go on a journey, bro. Let me know. So
Yeah.
oh my god.
And I know that you had talked about like the idea of maybe a tab, changing the color, but I even thought that that was a little much. Like,
Yeah.
people having to throw in a tab to change a color. Are people really going to catch on to that? I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I mean, we've talked about all this proves is just like we've really talked about all of it. And I wanted to try to make something that like, I think we wanted to do something that like bare bones can stand on its own. And then like if we can add little tweaks to it along the way and it can change the structure or like change it. But I don't know. Like so much it just depends on who our customer ends up being, like, who we market the customer, the product to, any partners that we have.
Yeah.
If somebody comes to us and they say, hey, we want you to be in the stores, and the
Yeah.
reality is that you have to build it to their spec. There's market testing that has to happen. There's even your bottles have to have like resistancy testing.
Yeah.
There's insurance. There's so much stuff that has to happen, and that's all those things are going to tweak your formulas. The what do they call it? The dip sticks and stuff that go in there. Like
Yeah.
everything has to be built to a certain spec depending on the quality. So
Yeah. The reason I don't understand how high pH and acidic shampoo is being marketed, but my experience is it doesn't work like that. So it's being marketed, right, as a system. Is that what you're talking about? Sorry if my brain is a little clouded tonight, but I don't know what you mean by it doesn't work like that. If you use it as a system tool, are you using it as a system and it's not working? Is that what you're saying? Sorry if I'm just trying to get a little more insight. Somebody in here talked about or was asking about gloss earlier.
okay. So like,
I'm like a detail spray, I'm guessing they're saying. I'm kind of late to the party. But Katiba Gloss Booster. Have you tried that? Have you tried any Katiba products? Man, that stuff is insane.
the answer is always no. Oh, I got to get better. I mean, I have like a whole entire table full, but it's just
the answer is always no.
no. I'm a loser, dude.
Let's see. Totally. So if you're wanting to do educational detailing, you don't need any gimmicks. This is true. I agree with that. I don't want it to be gimmicky. I totally agree. That was my thought from the start.
Dude.
As soon as water is introduced, it swings to neutral very quickly. So water does take things back to neutral, but I don't think, like, for instance, the acidic soaps, they may be like a 1 in the bottle, and then by the time you dilute it with water, you're closer to like a 4 or 5, so it's still acidic.
So if you have a 32-ounce bottle if you have a 32-ounce bottle, or like these are 8, probably 32-ounce bottle, and you dilute it 1 to 1. So let's say you have a 14 on the pH scale, and you dilute it 1 to 1 with water. That is not going to neutralize anything, right? You would have to dilute it with a mild acid, like a vinegar, and then it would be at neutral, right? So these things absolutely matter.
It depends on the brands and the raws. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I think the raws make a big deal. I know. No chemistry class. My brain isn't here for chemistry either.
Yeah. All right. A chemical company talking about chemistry. No, I know I'm not a chemist, guys.
I'm learning, and this is again the cool part is, never before have I really had to think about the chemistry or,
I mean, it's so important.
It's very cool to kind of start learning this side of it.
I mean,
give me some time. I'm a quick learner, but give me a little bit of time. We'll come back with chemistry.
Yeah.
Once we get some products going, we could talk about the chemistry. you know? Yeah. Let's see, what is Ron saying here? When you put car wash soap, no matter what color it is, into your foam cannon, what color does the foam come out as? Think about it.
Oh, we were talking about colored foam, so
Oh,
not true. No, I know. I get what they're saying, man. Like, yeah, but all right,
yeah.
I think we just gotta move on. So they're talking about gloss, they're talking about different waxes.
I learned how to cook. I know how to cook rocks.
Oh my god, dude.
Not talking about that kind of cook and sell.
Oh boy, we're gonna go to jail.
Somebody said a straight polymer rinseless. I don't think Thor has one. You know, polymer rinseless is
Hey, they
for
might.
the slickness. However, I prefer more of a hybrid because I really like the surfactants for the cleaning ability. I know polymers make it super slick, which is what you want for a rinseless, obviously, but the cleaning ability for a rinseless means a lot to me. And so having some surfactants in there is kind of what I like. So more of a hybrid. I don't know how other people think about that. Yeah, Labo doesn't lose that much after being diluted. Yum Reset the same way. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't take it back to a pH neutral.
No.
There's still an acidic, there's still an alkaline. It might not be what it is out of the bottle, but nothing is after it's been diluted. I mean, again, that's the chemistry I know.
Oh, here we go.
Right. Dan saying, I love 100% surfactant. I don't care about slickness at all. Yeah, I think with the whole rinseless thing, that's all a matter of perspective, but I agree. I am more about the hybrid. So you get a little bit of slickness and some cleaning ability. It's got to be a one dunker. If it's not a one dunker, I don't know. Then we know the rules. You know the rules.
Yeah, man.
Do you know the rules, Gary? One dunk on a rinseless. Do you know those rules?
No, dude, I don't even watch outside of cars.
Got to teach you.
I just be on the inside, just getting lost.
Yeah.
That's why I do, dude. I got so excited because I'm gonna be sending. Hopefully, we'll be getting some interior cleaners, dude.
Yeah.
About to
you know, that's actually, we were talking earlier with, Ethos. I don't know if anybody in here has tried the Ethos interior, the detailer interior. It smells like coconut and it's so good. It leaves such a nice sheen. I actually really like it. Who in here has tried the Ethos interior? Love it. And I'm not a big coconut person, but that stuff smells fantastic.
Put the lime in the coconut. What's a fake detailer? What's a real detailer? Don't get me going, guys.
So this is, again, Gary, this is kind of an inside joke. Fake detailer came from, actually, that whole thing was surrounded by Eddie and his daughter. They created shirts. Everybody for a minute was wearing a fake detailer shirt.
That's so funny that you guys had that movement because, it's the same thing I do. And I could have swore I was going to make a shirt.
And it really had to do with rinseless.
Yeah, not a real detailer.
Yeah, Becca, you didn't care for the interior one. I did. I liked it. I need to go back and use it again though because it's been a while.
Hey, let me ask y'all this: who has the best interior cleaner and why? Like, what do you like about it?
Yeah, everyone's a fake detailer, right? Yeah, that's a good question. What interiors are you liking these days?
Yeah.
I've never tried. Somebody was about a nano pail. Is that the ones that are from 3D? The 3D nano pails? I've never tried. Oh, you didn't like the darkening, but it does smell amazing. Ethos Resist, good stuff. Typhon, man. If you saw the Battle of the Brands video I did with Chelsea and Jelena, Typhon, man.
Is that an interior cleaner?
Yes, and I didn't have to fake it. Like there was no, Faking it for the camera. Like it was real time. Typhon is pretty amazing. Absolutely.
Does it foam?
It foams, not like a crazy amount, but it's just the cleaning power is absolutely insane. Like gum stuck on gum that had been there for who knows how long just started to melt it immediately, and it leaves things looking like your leather looking real supple. It's nice.
Hey, she said something about this Clean Tool brand. I gave some of that away. Well, you don't know about that. Yeah, so my wife was trying to edit the video, but she just told me to keep her eyeballs open. So once again, I'll be putting out a video at midnight, and like 12 people will watch it, and hey, somebody's gonna win.
I have Clean Tool Interior than the Interior Plus. I have not tried the Plus yet, but I know people are raving about it. I need to get in there. Sword is amazing. Yeah, Detail Co Sword, Polestar. Yeah, I haven't tried the new MZR, right? Which is it's like the step up from Polestar, right? I believe MZR. PNS Express Interior. That's one of the ones I first started with.
I've got some like weird Koshkimi blue interior cleaner down there. Like they got some blue edition out right now.
Oh,
Like that.
that's their RT. Oh, no. That's not their art. Is that the RTU version you're talking about? I don't remember. I know they have blue bottles that I think are the RTU versions.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's what you're speaking of.
I was trying to see if my order would come in.
Yeah, I need to try MZR. I haven't bought anything from
Oh,
Case in a while.
I got some Labo Cosmetica, dude.
Line.
Like their active foam, like whatever you call it. So
yeah, AF. I have that for sale, a gallon if anybody wants it.
Dang, dude, that stuff must be that expensive, huh?
It's not. I mean, it's not cheap.
Yeah, dude. I've seen the prices on that. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, how y'all be doing all that, man?
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah.
You know, Melco is a product that or a brand that you don't hear a lot of people talk about. That was another brand that I used early on because I got it on sale and I don't even remember where. And actually, I was pretty impressed with some of their products. They're not bad products. I know they've been around for a long time, kind of a tried and true brand. But yeah, you don't hear a lot about them. They were at SEMA though.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm about to call this company called Sterling Labs.
Sterling Labs.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I've not heard of that.
Hey, if somebody knows, they know. And I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna need that.
Are there Sterling Labs? They make chemicals?
Yeah.
Like a blending?
Like they have their own chemicals.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of them.
I'm very excited. Yeah, so like it's one of those videos I was supposed to put out forever ago, but yeah.
What is your guys's? So when I know we're spitting out like our favorite interior, what do you want an interior to have? Do you care about the darkening effect? Do you care about UV protection? Do you care about, the antibacterial, which I know is kind of hard to do for a lot of chemicals because that actually, like, to even label it an bacterial product, costs an arm and a leg. And I know there's a lot of things that you have to go through to even do that. But what are you looking for in an interior product? What do you want it to do?
What is Superior Products into?
I'm not heard of that. Someone mentioned Pink Perfection, which I know you like.
Dude, yeah. I'm trying to get away from it, dude. But it's just
a little UV.
It's so hard, dude. But yeah, Polestar and Pink Perfection are basically the same thing. One just costs way more.
Gary, I have brought up Ryan West Industries. Actually, that's somebody that we need to reach out to because he was pretty impressive. I can't remember, and I saw him. Who was it? Is it Bell Lavoro Spa? I think is that the guy? I don't remember exactly what his name is, but I know he has a channel, and I think that he's the one that reps Ryan West Industries. Bell Lavoro Spa. I'm not sure. And I think Mike G. Does Mike G know a little bit about Ryan West? I might be mixing up some people here, but yeah, I've definitely thought about him, Gary.
I just don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. I just feel bad. Like you could, outside of the kind of the small circle that I grew up watching, all the legends, dude. I'm like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah, Eddie's a Swiftie.
I feel so bad. I'm hoping things that calm down a little bit.
Hi, Adamo. Love ya.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. There's so much to think about. Again, it's crazy when you buy products and, you're trying them for the first time and you just, want to see how they perform. But when you are trying to create a line of them, it's just a whole different ball game.
I think the pressure's a lot.
Yeah. And I think that's what I mean. Again, you're never going to please everyone, but you're really trying to think about what people expect out of a product. What makes a product good? Yes. And actually I have reached out to Mike. And yes,
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
And we have and I talked about Yancy monkey head, which you're absolutely right. On the way. And yeah, if we do colored, pick cool colors. I agree. I'll be honest with you, the colored foam, coming back to that conversation, like I am not all about the like Pepto-Bismol pink over that, but maybe if it was like a hot pink or a dark pink, I don't know.
We're gonna get some colored foam, Christy.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Hi, Keeve. Yeah, I've never heard of N2. Try the N2. I've never heard of that for Superior. The only thing I've tried with Superior is Dark Fury. And I used it when, years ago when I literally first started, didn't know what I was doing, and it stained a white vehicle. Thank God it was a family's vehicle, but it did stain it. I had a very bad experience. And I threw it in the trash and haven't touched it since. So, but probably because I didn't know how to use it. So
yeah,
must be clean, yes, UV protection. I also like kind of an anti-static, if you will. I want less dust. I think that's one thing that bothers me the most in my interior is the amount of dust that some cleaners attract. That's a big deal for me.
I don't even do dressings unless the customer asks it. Like, I don't know if it's like the suburbs that I live in, but
yeah,
they don't like that. They'll get in the seat and they're like, "Oh, it's just library." I'm just like, "Yeah, dude, it's clean."
Yeah.
Ain't got that. See, I was about to say something appropriate. It ain't dirty no more. How about that?
Yeah. It would have to be a thing to start with. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not really a thing, but maybe we make it a thing. Who knows?
Ooh.
We'll see, guys. We'll see.
All I know, we cool and we a little pigmented,
Yeah.
So we try to bring color back, dude.
Well, all I know is that, again, you guys will be seeing our next podcast as more of an episodic video. So again, I know we've been sitting here just kind of yapping away, kind of talking about where our head has been. Next, you guys will see, again, real-time conversations, testing chemicals, really trying things out and listening to, the conversation that comes with it when we are trying to build a brand. So,
dude, you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
You know what I just realized?
What?
That it's going to be coming out on Thursday.
Which is Christmas.
I get that, but like, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I don't. I'm not getting what you're saying.
Thursday, dude.
You'll have to tell me behind stage. Sorry. But Thursday is Christmas. I don't know if anybody's going to spend time watching us on Christmas, but it would be such a gift.
I'm going to be live all day on Christmas.
Yeah, well, not me. I'll be with my fam bam.
Well, no, that's what I do with my family because we don't live with them. So like, I just go live.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I have like a little family group or whatever, and we go live and open up presents. So.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree. Panel by panel, we don't want grease inside a car. Nobody wants grease. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we've been on here for a little over an hour. Are you ready to close it out?
Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
If I sit still too long, I'm out, dude. So I gotta get up and I gotta cut some video. Like Keeve, I got a video to do.
Yes. And yeah, get rid of the booty juice. Absolutely. We don't want none of that booty juice on that seat.
Oh yeah. that booty juice.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here with us tonight.
Yep.
We love you. Thank you for being a part of this, and we will catch you on the next one.
Peace.
We out.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Oh.